Well, how's it going, Mr. Downtown Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, July 28th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. 20th Century Studios is giving a glimpse of the new film West Side Story. The studios shared a special look teaser for the musical romantic drama Tuesday featuring Ansel Elgort and Rachel Zegler as Tony and Maria. The preview shows Tony, played by Elgort, and Maria, played by Zegler, fall in love despite belonging to rival street gangs in 1950s New York City. The trailer features the song Somewhere. The official description says, West Side Story tells the classic tale of the fierce rivalries and young love in 1957 New York City. West Side Story is directed by Steven Spielberg and co-stars Ariana Bose as Anita, David Alvarez as Bernardo, Mike Faist as Riff, John Andres Rivera as Chino, and Anna Isabel as Rosalia. Corey Stoll and Rita Moreno also star. The film is based on the Leonard Bernstein, Stephen Sondheim, and Arthur Laurents musical of the same name, which was previously adapted as a 1961 film starring Richard Beymer and Natalie Wood as Tony and Maria. 20th Century Studios shared a first teaser trailer for the movie in April. West Side Story hits theaters December 10th. Searchlight Pictures released a new trailer for The Night House on Tuesday. The film opens on August 20th. Rebecca Hall plays Beth, a recent widow whose husband died by suicide. She lives in their house alone. Beth is haunted by spirits who may be related to her husband. Beth says in her voiceover, all houses where men have lived and died are haunted houses. The trailer shows Beth discovering bloody footprints, slamming doors, and words written in bathroom mirror fog. By the end of the trailer, Beth is wrestling with an unseen force dragging her across the house. Complimentary quotes from Bloody Disgusting, Nerdist, Next Best Picture, and more praise The Night House. The film first screened at the 2020 Sundance Film Festival. David Bruckner directed The Night House from a script by Ben Collins and Luke Piotrowski. Bruckner previously directed the horror film The Ritual and co-directed The Signal. Bruckner has also directed segments of anthology films Southbound, VHS, and TV series Creepshow. He is attached to direct a Hellraiser remake. The New York Film Festival has chosen The Power of the Dog as its 2021 centerpiece selection. Organizers said Tuesday that the drama will screen October 1st at the Alice Tully Hall in New York. The Power of the Dog is written and directed by Jane Champion and stars Benedict Cumberbatch, Kristen Dunst, and Jesse Plemons. The film is based on the Thomas Savage adaptation. Fast and Loose, a new action thriller starring Will Smith, is coming to Netflix. The streaming service confirmed Tuesday that it has acquired the worldwide rights to the new movie from STX Films. Fast and Loose features a script from John Huber and Eric Huber. The film is directed by David Leitch, a director known for Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, and Hobbs and Shaw. Smith stars as a man who wakes up with no memory. As he pieces together his past, he learns that he's been living two lives. One is a crime kingpin and the other is an undercover CIA agent. Smith, Leach, Kelly McCormick, John Moan, Ryan Damaski, and James Lasseter will produce. Smith most recently starred in Bad Boys for Life. He will also host and star in an upcoming comedy variety special that will be released on Netflix later this year. In addition, Smith will release his first book, the memoir Will, in October. Netflix is giving a glimpse of Outer Banks Season 2. The streaming service shared a clip from the season Wednesday featuring Chase Stokes and Madeline Klein as John B. and Sarah. The preview shows John B. and Sarah share an emotional moment while slow dancing at sunset in the Bahamas. The couple refer to each other by nicknames Vlad and Val. Netflix previously released a trailer for Season 2 that shows John and Sarah on the run as fugitives in the Bahamas. The pair appears to be at loss in sea in Season 1's finale after John was accused of a murder he didn't commit. Netflix shared a clip last week that shows John and Sarah's friends Kiara, played by Madison Bailey, Pope, played by Jonathan Davis, and JJ, played by Rudy Poundcow, learned the couples are alive. Um, Series creator Josh Pate, and Shannon Berg previously said season 2 is going to test our crew like never before. We turned up the dial on everything fans love about season 1: more mystery, more romance, and higher stakes. Outer Banks follows a group of teens known as the Pogues living in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Season 2 premieres on Friday on Netflix. Reese Witherspoon and her husband Jim Toth are set to executive produce the 2021 Stand Up for Cancer special on August 21st. Anthony Anderson, Sofia Vergara, King Jean, and his wife Tran Ho will feature as the guest hosts. Common and Brittany Howard are the first performers for the event. More guests and performers will be announced at a later date. The 2021 Stand Up for Cancer special will broadcast from Los Angeles at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time across 60 participating media platforms, including ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox in the U.S. The show marks the 7th biennial television special for Stand Up to Cancer. The event raised funds to support research and treatments for cancer. Stand Up for Cancer started in 2008. Witherspoon said in a statement, cancer is the second leading cause of death in the U.S. and the leading cause in Canada. Fortunately, too many of us have a personal experience with this disease. I'm proud to highlight the amazing doctors and scientists of Stand Up to Cancer, who work tirelessly on important cancer research, innovative treatments, and much-needed patient care. Toth said, having lost my father to this disease, it's a privilege for us to continue to support the important work of Stand Up to Cancer as co-producers of this telethon. Beloved PBS Kids series Arthur will end after season 25. Kathy Wath, who originally developed the show, said on the Finding DW podcast with Jason Swimmer that Arthur will conclude with the final season premiering in the winter of 2022. Wath says Arthur is no longer in production. We had our wrap party 2 years ago. I think they've made a mistake, PBS, and I think Arthur should come back. And I know I'm not alone in thinking they made a mistake. She added, I don't know if it was a ratings issue or it just felt like it needed to be retired. To me, it felt evergreen, like it was never going to end, but it did end. Author executive producer Carol Greenwald confirmed the news to Deadline. Greenwald said, Author is the longest-running kids animated series in history and is known for teaching kindness, empathy, and inclusion through many groundbreaking moments to generations of viewers. In the winter of 2022, the 25th and final season of Arthur will debut. Arthur will continue to be available by PBS Kids for years to come. She added, producers GBH and PBS Kids are continue to work together on additional Arthur content, sharing the lessons of Arthur and his friends in new ways. Arthur is based on Mark Brown's Arthur Adventure book series. The series follows Arthur Red and Ava Fark and his family and friends as they live in the fictional city of Elwood City. The show has won 4 Daytime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Children's Animated Program. Little Women in Atlanta will return for a 6th season in August. Lifetime announced in the press release Tuesday that season 6 of the reality series will premiere August 26 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The season will consist of 6 episodes with 2 90-minute episodes to air Thursday through September. Little Women in Atlanta follows a group of women with dwarfism living in Atlanta. The series stars Tiffany Moni Cachette, Amanda Salinas, Andrea Salinas, Sherline Juicy Pearson, and Abria Green. Season 6 follows the women as they juggle the COVID-19 pandemic, their careers, friendship, love lives, and motherhood while still mourning the death of their co-star Ashley Minnie Ross. The official description reads, true to their grit and perseverance despite the great loss, the ladies find a way to continue and bring their unique humor, talent, and strength to all those that they encountered on their journey, including visits from celebrity friends and some new faces along the way. Lifetime shared a trailer for the season. In addition, Lonnie Love will return to host and executive produce the Little Women Atlanta Unfiltered After Show, which takes viewers behind the scenes of all the friendships, love, and drama. The after show airs immediately following each pair of episodes. FX released the trailer for the season 10 of American Horror Story on Tuesday. American Horror Story double feature premieres August 25th on FX and on Hulu following the same day. American Horror Story co-creator Ryan Murphy first announced season 10's title in March. He promised two stories in one by the sea and one by the sand. The trailer showcased a mixture of creatures and settings. There are aliens, vampires, sharks, and bullets. Clips also show the vampire and alien making out, the alien dragging the vampire on the beach, and the vampire carrying the alien in his arm. There are crashing waves, a lighthouse, and a desolated forest road. The trailer also announced the subtitles for Part 1 and 2, Red Tide and Dead Valley. Murphy has also confirmed Macaulay Culkin, Leslie Grossman, and Kia Gerber to star. Acorn TV is giving a glimpse of My Life as Murder Season 2. The streaming service shared a trailer for the season Tuesday featuring Lucy Lawless as Alexa Crown, a retired cop turned private investigator. The preview shows Alexa investigating new crimes, including a drowning victim and a drag performer who died on stage. Ebony Vagulanis returns as Alex's partner, Madison Feliciano. Rwari Joe plays the detective Harry, while Joe now Fahu portrays the Cape owner Rupert. The official description reads, with her all buzz regularly asking for her insight on cold cases and a young police data and analyst eager to be mentored whether Alexa wants to or not, Alexa can't seem to stop solving crimes. Season 2 will have 2 episodes premiere August 30th, with subsequent episodes to release Monday. Lawless is best known for playing the title character on Xena Warrior Princess, and she also portrayed Deanna Beers on Battlestar Galactica and Countess Marburg on Salem. Comedian Retta is set to host a new HGTV series titled Ugliest House in America, which will premiere in early 2022. The series will seek out for the most hideous and unsightly homes, with the ugliest residents receiving $150,000 for a renovation. Retta will visit the homes located around the U.S., which has been nominated by their owners. The comedian and her team will then select the winner. Retta said in a statement, "I love a renovation before and after, so to have a front row seat from beginning to the end in Ugliest House in America is pretty damn exciting, especially since I fancy myself as an amateur designer. My go-to design recommendations are to add a chandelier and more cabinets for storage, so amateur." Bessie Ayala, the Senior Vice President of Production and Development at HGTV, said in a statement, "Ugliest House in America is going to offer an exploration of America's homes like we've never seen before. This series will be eye candy with a twist as we showcase homes in an entirely new way, and with Retta at the helm, it's sure to be a hilarious and fun-filled journey of the country's oddest, wildest, and most ridiculous homes." Retta is best known for portraying Donna on Parks and Recreation. She also portrayed Ruby on Good Girls, which was canceled by NBC in June after 4 seasons. Eva Longoria has a new project in the works at ABC. Variety reported Monday that Longoria, who's 46, will develop a new comedy about a Mexican-American family. The Hollywood Reporter said Longoria will direct and executive produce with the series, which hails from Grace Parajani and Josh Bissell. Longoria will be producing through her Unbelievable Entertainment. The Untitled series is inspired by Jenny's family in Texas. The show follows a multi-generational upper-middle class family exploring grief, identity, and a re-evaluation of their roles following the death of the family's patriarch. Longoria is known for playing Gabrielle Solis on Desperate Housewives. As a producer, she has worked on telenovela Devious Maids, and Grand Hotel. Longoria says, "I've been a huge fan of Josh's work since our time together at telenovela, and Grace and I share similar Texican backgrounds. At Unbelievable, we are always pushing to tell real and authentic stories, so I'm particularly proud to share one that is not unlike my own family's experience." Jenny is an actress and writer and comedian whose credits include BoJack Horseman and The Nightly News with Larry Wilmore. Kelly Clarkson will pay estranged husband Brandon Blackstock nearly $200,000 in spousal and child support. People reported Tuesday that a Los Angeles court judge ordered Clarkson to pay Blackstock $150,000 per month in spousal support and $45,601 per month in child support. In addition, Clarkson will pay $1.25 million towards Blackstock's attorney fees and costs for their ongoing divorce. TMZ says the ruling happened in April. Blackstock had initially requested $436,000 per month in spousal and child support. Sources said Blackstock will receive 2 more years of spousal support once the divorce is settled, based on the length of his marriage to Clarkson. The situation could change if a judge determines that Clarkson and Blackstock's prenuptial agreement is valid. Clarkson filed for divorce from Blackstock in June 2020 after nearly 4 years of marriage. She was granted primary physical custody of her 2 children with Blackstock, daughter River Rose 6 and son Remington Alexander 4 in November. In an episode of the Kelly Clarkson Show in February, First Lady Jill Biden offered Clarkson advice on life and love after divorce, saying things will get better. Biden said, I think over time you heal, you're going to be surprised, and I can't wait until that day comes for you. Clarkson is a singer and television personality who released her 8th studio album, Meaning of Life, in 2017. She serves as a coach on the NBC reality singing competition series, The Voice. Bob Odenkirk was hospitalized after he collapsed on the set of Better Call Saul. Production sources confirmed the incident to TMZ, stating that when Odenkirk collapsed at the show's New Mexico set on Tuesday, he was surrounded by crew members who called an ambulance. Variety and The Hollywood Reporter also confirmed the story. Odenkirk, who's 58, is still in the hospital, and the cause of the collapse has not been announced. Better Call Saul is a spin-off of series of AMC's Breaking Bad. Oldenkirk portrayed the titular Saul and was filming the show's 6th and final season. The final season is expected to arrive in early 2022. Oldenkirk has received 4 Emmy and Golden Globe nominations for his work on Better Call Saul. David Cross, who stars with Oldenkirk on HBO's Mr. Show, said on Twitter Wednesday, I will share what I know when I can, but Bob is one of the strongest people I know, both physically and spiritually. He will get through this. Oldenkirk's Better Call Saul co-star Michael McKean said on Twitter, sending huge love to our at Mr. Bob Odenkirk. You got this, brother. HBO gives intimate portraits of Alanis Morissette, the late DMX, and more in the new teaser trailer for the documentary film series Music Box. Music Box is a collection of 6 documentary films created and executive produced by Bill Simmons that highlights pivotal moments in musical history. Morissette discussed finding her voice with her signature 1995 album Little Jagged Pill, and DMX performs on stage in the clip released on Tuesday. Kenny G, the late Juice WRLD, and the late Robert Stigwood make up the other Music Box subjects. Each documentary is helmed by a different director. Music Box will continue with new documentaries later in the fall after releasing Woodstock 99, Peace, Love, and Rage from director Garrett Price. Jagged from director Allison Kamen will dive into Morissette releasing Jagged Little Pill. The Untitled DMX documentary from director Christopher Friedson will follow the rapper after he's released from prison and the final years of his life. Listening to Kenny G from director Penny Lane will examine why Kenny G is polarized to so many. Mr. Saturday Night from director John Maggio will tell the untold story of Stigwood and his impact on Juice WRLD. The Untitled Juice WRLD documentary from director Tommy Oliver will discuss the late musician's impact on hip-hop before Jordison, the former drummer of Slipknot and founding member of the heavy metal band, has died at the age of 46. The drummer's family said in a statement to CNN and Billboard, we are heartbroken to share the news that Jordison, the prolific drummer, musician, and artist, passed away peacefully in his home and his sleep on July 26, 2021. Joy's death has left us with an empty heart and feelings of indescribable sorrow. Jordison's family additionally asked for privacy and said that they will be holding a private funeral service. A cause of death was not disclosed. The drummer formed Slipknot with percussionist Sean Crahan and late bassist Paul Gray in 1995. Jordison parted ways with Slipknot in 2013 and later said in 2016 that he was fired from the band and was also dealing with the disease transverse myelitis. Jordison with Slipknot won a Grammy for Best Metal Performance in 2005 for Before I Forget. He also helped start the band Scar for the Martyr, Vimic, and Sanasium. Metallica said on Facebook Wednesday, alongside a photo of the group performing with Jordison on stage, R.I.P. brother. Willie Nelson will have his legendary career explored in a new docuseries titled Willie Nelson and Family. Filmmakers Tommy Zimmy and Oren Moverman are co-directing the series, which is currently filming across Austin, Texas, Maui, Nashville, Los Angeles, and New York. Nelson, his family, and friends are participating in the project and are giving access to his archives. The country stars longtime manager Mark Rothbaum, and Blackbird Presents founder and chief creative officer Keith Wortman developed the series. Moverman's Sight Unseen Studios is also producing. Zimmy and Moverman said in a joint statement, "Words like honor, excited, and humble don't come close to describing the way we feel about being entrusted with telling Willie's story. And what a story it is. We are celebrating the music, the career, the long road, the family, friends, and history. They continue, but more than anything, we're piecing together a narrative, one never before seen in its entirety, about an extraordinary man with a unique ability to bring people together, folks of all races, orientations, genders, political ideologies, and musical leanings. These days, we sure could use the healing power of Willie Nelson." Nelson last released the album That's Life in February. Nelson and his Farm Aid Festival will return in September with Neil Young, John Mellencamp, and Dave Matthews, and more performing. And finally, LL Cool J, Kane Brown, and Andrea Bocelli have joined the lineup of We Love New York, the homecoming concert in New York City. Record producer Clive Davis and New York Mayor Bill de Blasio announced Tuesday that LL Cool J, Brown, and Bocelli will be performing at the event at Central Park in August. Elvis Costello, the New York Philharmonic, John Batiste, Earth, Wind & Fire, Kenny Babyface Evans, Cynthia Evero, Wyclef Jean, Journey, The Killers, Gayle King, Barry Manilow, Polo G, Patti Smith, and Rob Thomas with Carlos Santana will also be performing. Previously announced performers include Bruce Springsteen, Paul Simon, and Jennifer Hudson. Special guests will include King, Jimmy Fallon, and Don Lemon. We Love New York City. The homecoming concert will take place August 21st at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Central Park Great Lawn. The event is meant to celebrate New York's return to cultural life following the COVID-19 shutdown. The concert will air on CNN. Davis said in a quote, "There is absolutely no place more special than Central Park to celebrate the reopening of New York City. I consider the mayor's request a true honor, and with Live Nation, we are curating an unforgettable show befitting of this historical occasion. Free tickets and VIP tickets will be available to the purchase, will be released to the public in batches beginning August 2nd. COVID-19 vaccinations will be required to attend the concert." And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, July 28th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Dan Tamray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and they'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.